Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and it's a kind of a misty, drizzly day here in the Canadian Maritimes, although the sun is trying to come out. So we'll see how it goes. The bands are absolutely terrible this morning, so let's go into the shack, and I'm going to give you a demo on a brand new logging software that I have started using in the last month or so. You know, I've tried a lot of ham radio logging software, and in full disclosure, I am not switching from Ham2K Polo. Ham2K Polo still, to me, right now, as of today, at the end of May, 2026, is still the best logging software for portable. So if you're into POTA, flora and fauna, beaches, Belgian castles, lakes and lagoons, towers on the air, whatever your OTA program is, Ham2K Polo is the best. However, there is a great logging platform that I use in the shack. Got shocked there. Nancy and the Chihuahua came by. Anyway, so I recently switched to Station Master Pro from just logging into QRZ directly, and yeah, it's great. So let's go inside the shack, and we'll give you guys a demo on how it all works. What did you say?
I'm leaving in 5 minutes, just to let you know.
Yeah, good. And there's little Ollie. I don't know, you guys haven't seen Ollie much on this channel. And of course, y'all know King Archie. But Ollie doesn't get out much on the camera, at least. He goes around here and explores here.
He comes and gets Archie.
That's right, he comes and gets Archie. So, there you go, everyone. There's Prince Ollie with King Archie. And they gotta wet that weed there. Let's go into the shack and do the demo. Sorry about that, folks. I got interrupted by dogs. Had to take them both back to the house. Anyway, before I get into the shack, so this trend in ham radio logging software towards gamification, we've seen it with applications like World Radio League. And in all fairness, my opinion, now this is my opinion only, World Radio League is not, to me, it's not a great product. It's too gimmicky. And I don't know, there's something about it that I didn't like. Maybe it's because all the, I don't know what it was. There was something in there I didn't like, but Station Master Pro to me is more of a ham radio enthusiast logging platform. It does a lot of cool stuff. Now I can't cover it all in this video. So today I'm going to just do a very, very basic introduction, how you can get it for $5 Canadian a month. Like, pretty cheap. £3 to 33 UK sterling per month. And if you add the QSL Master, which we'll get into in another video, as a dollar or £1.50. I mean, yeah, for under 10 bucks Canadian, it is a fantastic logging software per month. Works out to be about the same price as World Radio League. If you buy annually, it's even cheaper. I think World Radio League was somewhere around 160 Canadian, if my memory serves me correct. So you're going to get a better logging platform with Station Master Pro and for less money. And it links into Club Log, Logbooks of the World, QRZ. That's what sold me on Station Master Pro, was the link to Club Log, where I reached out to World Radio League and they didn't have such a thing. So, oh well, let's get into the shack and I'll give you the demo. All right, everyone, welcome back to inside the shack now. So we're going to do a quick demo of Station Master Pro. Now, if you haven't downloaded it or created an account, go to getstationmaster.com and scroll down until you find the Get Started with a free 7-day trial. Put your call sign, your email, and here's the monthly fees. £3.33 monthly or £36.50 annually, which is about a 10% savings. And this gives you access to unlimited access to Station Master sites and software for mobile, PC, Mac, Linux, and web. So unlike World Radio League, that's cloud and has I would call a very basic desktop data entry platform, this is a full functional desktop application with cloud functionality built into it. So it's the other way around. Okay, to get started, click on the Station Master Pro icon once you completed the install. Now, how you get it set up will determine how it looks on your screen. I have mine configured for me. You may have different ways of doing things. Anyway, so I'm going to just introduce you today to some of the basic features found in the application. So this is on the Mac. I'm running beta version 3.2567 as of the 27th of May, 2026. By the time you watch this down the road, it may be completely different features, different add-ons, but this is current as of the 26th of May, 2026. So to access the preferences or the settings on the Mac, you go to Station Master Pro, go to Preferences. So here's where you'll find all your basic settings, your call sign information, your name information, Station Master Cloud API key, which I'll get into in a separate video, is the cloud service. So that gives you the gamification portal inside of Station Master Pro. It gives you access to other services like Club Log, QRZ, Logbooks of the World. There's a bunch of different features that Station Master Cloud can integrate with. But that's why you'll need the key here, the API key, your logbook file, wherever you're going to restore to. Now, once you have Station Master Cloud configured, all logs that you enter on the desktop are automatically synced to Station Master Cloud. So that's a benefit to Station Master Cloud, is that synchronization of the log data, so that if something happens, you can always reinstall the application and bring back that data from the cloud. So it's a nice little backup. So it has cat control built in. I have it set up for my Yaesu FTDX10. It has its own scope and SDR, software-defined radio. I don't really look at it, so I have mine turned off. If you had a rotator that can be controlled by the application, you would do so here. Other accounts like your QRZ API key, all get entered here. If you have EQSL, you can put that in here as well. And then show Station Master Pro below my name when SM Pro is open. So that just is a setting that shows up. To be honest, I really don't know where. Okay, audio QSO recording, that has been moved to a different tab. I'll show you that later. UDP, TCP, IP forwarding, and relaying or receiving. That's if you're running third-party logging applications like N1NM, N3FJP, programs like that. You can enter all that information in here. The user interface, what do you want to see when you first open up the application? I have mine showing the map. You can have QRZ, your log, or none. You can set up any way you want, and you can don't change tab when in CW mode. So if you go to CW mode, you can leave the tabs the same. Other optional tabs and widgets here are different things that show up along this bar right here. I have Rusty Cluster Notes and FT8 showing. I really don't need FT8 there, so I can turn that off because I use WSJTX. Other settings here that you can read. One setting I like is the perform call sign lookup when I'm typing. So what that looks like when I go in and put, let's say I want to put VE9 Charlie Zulu. So I can see all the entries in my log that have VE9C. So I can see, Charles, another person, Hinson, Peter. So if I'm working Peter, I can just put V9CZ. That's a nice feature to have. And if you look here, when I'm putting in VE9CZ, for example, Peter's information from QRZ shows up on the map. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if World Radio League does something similar. I think they had something similar to that, but I don't think it was as intuitive as what Station Master Pro can offer here. Back into the settings. Third-party apps cat control. This is where I have my WSJTX configured. I'm using the TCI server, which is new on one of the beta versions, I do believe. So that allows WSJTX to communicate through the radio setting through IP to this application, and then Station Master Pro controls the keying of the radio and it actually logs automatically. So it's got some pretty interesting features. If you're familiar with Hamlib, it does support Hamlib as well. Clusters and bands, I use the G5 GDX clusters here. You can type in any cluster you want, VE3 EID or whatever other ones that are out there, and use them, and as long as you have the port, and if you have an account, you need to put that information in here as well. CW keyers, not relevant to me. Ham clock, not relevant to me. And updates, I use the beta builds. Now I get them directly from G5STU, who is the developer of Station Master Pro, through the Discord server. So I don't usually worry about this too much. But if you're risk adverse, keep it on the stable version. So once you're done, click Save and Restart. Station Master Pro will go ahead and restart the application, and then all of your settings that you put in will be changed once you reset up here. So you notice I took away the FT8 from the top here, so it's no longer showing. While we're looking at this menu along the top, this will be the last thing I touch on in this video. Here's the log. You click on log, that shows you the log. This is Station Master Cloud, so you can see here in Station Master Cloud, this is where the gamification part of the application comes in. You can see all the latest QSOs that have worked, who's on the leaderboard, another list of the QSOs here. Who's calling CQ right now? So I click on who's calling CQ. There's nobody calling CQ currently that's registered. I just changed that here, for example, on run mode and changed it to calling CQ. And eventually I will show up here once it syncs up. I'm calling CQ. I don't know what the polling interval is, but eventually it will show in there. And then it'll alert everybody else that I'm calling CQ. And currently my radio, right there it is, there goes now. I'm on 14.244 on the radio, and it shows me technically calling CQ on 14.244. I'll take myself off of that mode, back into search and pounce. All right, so here on this side we have the who's got active pileups right now, the data today, most voice today, CW, your most voice 70. So all the stuff that if you're a World Radio League user, it quite the same type of thing. I think better, but that's me. The Rusty cluster is the DX cluster. The audio, this is where we'll get into another video. This is where you can configure your audio recording of QSOs. One of the cool things about Station Master Pro, if you set it up to auto record when you're running a pileup, it'll actually record the QSO and attach it to the QSL Master QSL card going out if you have all that configured to the party you just worked. And also, by having the enable monitor on here, I can actually run their basically, their noise reduction service. I don't have that turned on here, but that's the clap plugin here. If I turn that on here, I can see the clap. Where is that? Right here, clap NR noise reduction here. So I'm going to turn that off for now. I'm going to turn this monitor off. So here's the send to QSO recorder right here, and your audio gains. You can adjust your audio gains as per se. Somebody said my audio gain was a bit too hot on the recorder. So I'm just going to back that off just a little bit. So that's where you configure all that. Any notes here, QRZ, any maps, lightning. I like the lightning one. It shows me where all the active lightning strikes are. The MUF would be your maximal usable frequency and your HF propagation. So for my house right now, 21 megahertz CW is good. And let's see, digital 21 megahertz is supposed to be good. Solar, here's the solar information from the Space Weather Prediction Center. A QSL Master, I was telling you about QSL Master. So here's where I can see all my outgoing QSL cards, their status, electronic QSL cards. Weather, I don't use this one too much. If I wanted to get rid of something, I just right click and say close a tab and it goes away. Holy Cluster. Now for Holy Cluster users, this is where it gets really, really cool. If you have the cat control, which is only available currently for Windows on Holy Cluster, you can actually click an entry on Holy Cluster and it will automatically, using cat control, go to that frequency on the radio through Station Master Pro. So hopefully they'll get the TCI server and Hamlib figured out eventually for Holy Cluster. And then I get another cluster here too. Again, same idea. If you click on a call sign, it'll go to that on the radio. If you want to add anything, you can click on the plus sign here. Let's say I want to add, let's say POTA. I can bring the POTA, what's it called? The POTA spotting page here and show that here. I'm going to turn it off. I don't really want to follow that here. But if I had a URL, for example, like the WWFF spot page, I can go here to WWF spot page, go back into Station Master Pro, click on OK and call it WWFF spotting, for example. And there, WWF spot comes into Station Master Pro. So there you have it, folks. There's a very, very basic introduction into Station Master Pro. I really like it. I've been using it now for about a month and getting used to it. If you're a really avid POTA hunter, POTA activator, it's not quite ready for that yet. G5 STU promises it'll be ready soon. There's just so many other priorities right now that he's working on that the POTA stuff's kind of not at the top of the list yet. So if you're an avid POTA hunter activator, this may not be the right application for you right as of today. But I make it work, and I like it. So there you go. Station Master Pro, go to getstationmaster.com to sign up for a 7-day free trial. I am not sponsored in any way by G5 STU or Station Master Pro. I just like to bring really good solutions to you all here on the channel so you can check them out and make the decision for yourself. World Radio League, Station Master Pro, Log4M, Hamlog, whatever. I still use Hamlog today. I still use Hamlog today to manage all my QSL cards, outgoing QSLs, and manage incoming and outgoing. I haven't found a way to do that yet in Station Master Pro to the same degree. So, you know, use the services that you need that'll work for you. And as long as my job here is to educate you on what's out there, and then you can make an informed decision which way to go. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. We'll see you guys in a future video. 7-3 from the Canadian Maritimes, and hopefully we'll be able to get out and do some portable ham radio tonight. See you later, everyone.